Hey guys, it's Noki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review the latest Burberry Essentials Glow Palette, the shade medium to dark. So if you're interested, keep watching. If it's the very first time you come across my channel, hello. I am a London-based makeup artist. I really do like those kind of really natural, clean, glowy, sheer makeup, but sometimes I play with colors as well. I'm particularly into those kind of good quality makeup, so I do have some particular brand preference. However, I still like to try things from different brands. So if you do have some brand suggestions, some indie brands, some new brands, small brands, please do let me know. I would like to try those brands as well. Shall we start trying with this new Burberry palette? Let's go. Okay, now let's have a look on this new Burberry Essentials Glow Palette, the shade 02 medium to dark. There are 6 shades in this palette, 2 of scalping colors, 1 in cream texture and 1 in powder texture, 2 blushers and 2 highlighters. So let's have a look on the first scalping color, the dark brown. It looks quite dark, but as it's cream texture, so it's really easy to blend and it's buildable. If you want your face to be a little bit more defined, then you just add up a little bit more. I was a bit worried it will be too dark for my skin color, but when I put it on, it was quite natural. And the second color, it's a medium brown scalping powder. This shade is a little bit yellowy brown, so on my skin it can bring out the yellow undertone a bit more. Some people might like that, but I'm not so sure with it. I think I prefer the cream texture a bit more, but the texture is also really fine, so you wouldn't see it's too patchy on your face. It's quite easy to blend out. The next one, the blushers. The first shade is coral. It looks quite corally orange. You can see the pink shift. It reminds me the blusher from NARS, the all-time popular shade Orgasm, because they both look quite orange, coral, that kind of color. But when you apply it on your face, you can see the obvious pink shift. But I have to say, the Burberry one, the shimmer, it's a lot finer, so it wouldn't emphasize your pores. Okay, the next shade, Fuchsia. It looks like a pink blusher, but you can also see the orange shift. So these two blushers are quite similar, I have to be honest. The coral one slightly more on the pink side, and the Fuchsia slightly more on the orange side. One slightly more orange, one slightly more pinkish. Okay, the next one, highlighter. The first one is nude gold. It looks a little bit like a light beige brown color, but actually when you try it on, you couldn't really see the brown. You can only see the champagne gold. A really subtle highlighter, I have to say. But when you add the highlighter blusher from this palette, you can add up the shimmery. The next highlighter, rose gold. It looks slightly metallic to me, but when you try on, it's slightly more obvious than nude gold. It's quite pretty as well. I would say this rose gold suits summer look even more because the bronzy vibe bring out a bit more warm tone on my face that I quite like. So after trying on 6 shades from this new Burberry palette, I think a lot of you might remember I just tried a different blusher palette from SUQQU not long ago. So what's the difference from these two palettes? First of all, SUQQU is a Japanese brand and Burberry is a British brand. So the brand story and the color direction are quite different. SUQQU always like to try something different. SUQQU UK line can be really creative sometimes, but the normal SUQQU line is more of a Japanese brand still. They can emphasize your features in a really subtle way. Burberry, on the other hand, as a European brand, they are quite subtle, quite elegant as well. I really do like their makeup base, their highlighter, their shading stick, also their eyeshadows. Their color story can be really subtle, natural, and elegant at the same time, but still a little bit different from SUQQU. SUQQU is a little bit more feminine, but Burberry can be really androgynous sometimes. Okay, let's talk about these two palettes. You can see SUQQU color stories is a bit darker as it's an autumn-winter collection. You can see the gray hue to the color compared to Burberry. In my opinion, it's totally a summery palette. The shimmer, the color combination, it's just really warm tone, and when you apply it on your face, you can see the shimmer, you can see the glow that brings you a really healthy vibe. So here is what I thought about this new Burberry Essentials Glow Palette. I don't understand why Burberry's makeup is not a big hit yet. I told my friends about this all the time, but not a lot of them have tried Burberry's makeup. They might know Burberry has a makeup line, but they just never intend to try. That's really strange, to be honest, because the price range is not too crazy and they do have good products. I had a lot of friends telling me how much they love SUQQU, McGrath, Charlotte Tilbury, Natasha Denona, but just never anyone told me like, oh, have you tried this new product from Burberry? No, never. I think it might be their marketing strategy. They always focus more on their bags or clothing, just never makeup, I think. Okay, just something I thought it's a little bit strange. Okay, so let me know what you think. If you like this palette or not, or this video will get you into trying Burberry's makeup, leave a comment below and let me know. I will see you next time. Bye bye!